Hello, I am Jagmandeep Singh from Central University of Punjab, student of Law Department, SEM 3rd. I would like to talk about the United Nations Climate Change Conference COP26 held in 2021. The UNFCCC, more commonly referred to as COP26, was the 26th United Nations Climate Change Conference held at SEEC Centre in Glasgow, Scotland, United Kingdom from 31 October to 13 November 2021. The president of conference was UK Cabinet Minister Alok Sharma. Delayed for a year due to COVID-19 pandemic, it was the 26th conference of parties to the United Nations Framework Convention on the Climate Change, third meeting of the parties to the Paris Agreement, and the 16th meeting of the parties to the Kyoto Protocol. The conference was the first since the Paris Agreement of COP21 that expected parties to make enhanced commitments toward mitigating climate change. The Paris Agreement requires parties to carry out a process known as ratchet mechanism every 5 years to provide improved national pledges. The result of COP26 was the Glasgow Climate Pact, negotiated through consensus of representatives of 197 attending parties. So, if we talk about the outcomes of the COP26, these are: the pact reaffirms the Paris Agreement temperature goal of holding the increase in global average temperature to well below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels and pursuing efforts to limit the temperature increase to 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, and recognizes that limiting global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius required rapid, deep and sustained reductions in global greenhouse gas emissions, including reducing global carbon dioxide emissions by 45% by 2030 relative to 2010 level and to net zero around mid-century, as well as deep reductions in other greenhouse gases. However, achieving the target is not ensured, as with existing pledges, the emission in this year 2030 from this year to 2030 will be 14% higher than in 2010. The final agreement explicitly mentioned coal, which is single biggest contributor to the climate change. Previous COP agreements have not mentioned coal, oil or gas or even fossil fuels in general as a driver or major cause of climate change, making the Glasgow Climate Pact the first ever climate deal to explicitly plan to reduce unabated coal power. The wording in the agreement refers to an intention to phase down use of unabated coal power rather than to phase it out. From this wording, it implicitly follows the utilizing coal power with the abatement means net zero emissions by neutralizing the result of carbon dioxide by CO2 to stone process need to be reduced. So over 140 countries pledged to reach net zero emissions. This includes 90% of the global GDP on the earth. More than 100 countries including Brazil pledged to reverse deforestation by 2030. So the final text of Glasgow Climate Pact include to call to accelerating efforts toward phase out of inefficient fossil fuel subsidies. 34 countries with several banks and financial agencies pledged to stop international